All right. Good morning, sixth grade. How are you?
Good.
We have two visitors today. We got Lacey, that's freshly groomed, and we got Penny, my former student Taylor. Say hi. Come here.
Hi.
This is Taylor. I taught her in 7th and 8th grade, and she came to say hi with her dog because she just cut Lacey. Okay? So we're going to get started on our lesson. So today is Thursday, May 21st of 2020, and we're going to be working with subtracting integers today on a number line, both horizontally and vertically. So we're going to actually get started in a moment. I'm going to greet each and every single person that decided to show up today at 11 o'clock. So good morning to the following scholars that decided to be present today. It means a lot for you to come every day to my class. Good morning to the following people. We got Amanda, Samir, Daniel, Aiden. We got Ibrahima. We got Mercedes. We got Omar, Anthony, R, Jacob. Thank you. We got Demarcus. We got Byron. We got Ellie, Ashley, Eliani, Janaea. We got Jaden Smith. We got Zachariah, Ashley, Eliani, Janaea, Michaelan. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well today. I'll give you all now to get started my lesson. Here we go. All right. So today we're going to be working on this page, okay? Thursday, May 21st. We're going to be talking about subtracting integers. So before we go into the lesson, we need to go over a few things. So today, scholars, we will learn how to subtract integers with the same and different signs by using a number line. Once we change the problem, we are using two additional rules for integers. So remember, we're going to be using the keep, change, change rule. So we keep the first integer, we change the subtraction to addition, and then if we have a negative integer, we're going to change that to positive. And if we have a positive integer, we're going to change it to a negative integer by using the additive inverse property. Now, there are two rules when you are subtracting integers. The first rule states that when the signs are the same, you keep the sign and add. When the signs are different, you keep the sign of the higher number and you subtract. And yes, Taylor did learn this when she had me in 7th and 8th grade. So again, in case you forgot, on page 2 of your lovely packet, I also have it here color-coded, the two examples. So let's look at the example at the bottom, because then we're going to take these rules and apply it to the next few pages that we're going to work on together. We got negative 9 minus 4. I'm going to keep the negative 9. I'm going to take the subtraction to make it addition. And then I'm going to take the opposite, or the additive inverse of positive 4, which is negative 4. And when I do that, I get negative 9 plus negative 4. Now, the signs are the same. So because the signs are the same, I keep the sign and I add. Now, on this one, we have 8 minus negative 10. I keep the 8. I make the negative a positive. And I do the additive inverse of negative 10, which is now positive 10. Which now the signs are the same. And I add. 8 plus 10 is 18. On this example, I'm going to keep the 5, keep the 5. I'm going to take the subtraction and make it addition. And I'm going to do the additive inverse of, I want to make sure I tell you the right number, of 12, which is negative 12. So 5 plus negative 12. Different signs. I keep the sign of the higher number and I subtract, which now gives me negative 7. So now let's look at this page. Page 3, okay, at the top of your paper, I want you to write, keep, change, everyone's pencil is moving, change, keep, change, change. KCC is what we're utilizing today, you're using. We're going to keep the first, change the second, and change the third integer. Every single subtraction problem with integers gets rewritten to an addition problem. So I'm going to have someone come help me out and read me the first one. And I think the first person to come off is going to be Mr. Ibrahima. I believe you can do this. I have faith in you.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. Oh, wait. Unmute yourself. Okay, there we go. All right, Ibrahima.
Yeah.
So you're going to read us page 3, letter A. Read me the problem, please.
Yeah.
Read me the problem. What does it say?
5 minus. I'll read the problem. Directions. Find the difference of each integer
Use a number line to show your work to receive full credit.
Okay, now what does letter A say?
Letter A says positive 5 minus -1 parentheses.
Equals. Okay. So remember, we're going to do keep, change, change. So please write, everybody on page 3, we're going to write KCC. Everyone put KCC now on their paper. Write it. Everyone write keep KCC. I have to go grab another pencil. My pencil is dead. Hold on 1 second. Mason, sit down. Sit down. Okay. So here we go. We're going to go keep, change, and change. Okay, so it's going to look like this. We're going to write, hold on 1 second. This is what we should have. We're going to keep, change, change. KCC above the integers. Now, there's a lot of voices right now. Somebody is talking. Okay. All right, here we go. So, Ibrahima, we're going to keep the 5. We're going to take each subtraction sentence and write it as addition. So we're going to write 5 on the white side, on the paper. 5. Now the subtraction becomes what sign, Ibrahima? Change it. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Addition.
Good. So 5 plus, what's the opposite? The additive inverse of -1.
Positive 1.
Good. So now the new addition sentence reads 5 plus 1. What's 5 plus 1?
6.
6. So on the number line, you're going to go on 5. You're going to put a closed circle on 5. And you want to add 1.
Yeah.
Are we going to move to the right or to the left of 5? Where?
The right.
Good. So now you're going to go closed circle on 5 and hop 1 over to 6. So it's going to look like this. I'll show you. The first problem. Go to 5.
Yeah.
Closed circle, and I hop 1 over. I'm now at 6. So that is the answer. You have to create an addition sentence first. Then you're going to use the number line to get 6 as the answer. Just to recap, I should not be receiving work, okay, before 9:30. A lot of people on here, and even in the other classes and in general, are submitting it. Please wait for the lesson to come out so your work is done the way that I show you, okay? That's great that you try in advance. We encourage that. But then just also come to class to make sure it's ready before you send it over.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at letter B. All right. Let's look at letter B. So I'm going to call Daniel Castillo. Okay, Daniel, we're on problem B now, Daniel. Daniel? Problem B. Read me the numbers, please. Page 3, letter B. What does it say?
-9
-9 minus what? Minus -1. Okay, we're going to have this lady come off. Unmute. Mercedes, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Mercedes, unmute yourself. Okay.
Hear me?
Yes, now I can. Okay, Mercedes, walk me through letter B. What do we do? Mercedes? Okay, Mercedes, we're going to come back to you because I'm not sure what's going on right now. Let's try Michaelin. Let's see what Michaelin's got today. Hey, Michaelin. Letter B, we have 9 minus parentheses -1. Remember,
8.
right? Okay, hold on. Before you say that, let's do the rules first so we can get it correct, all right? We want to write KCC. Write KCC on your paper.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to keep the 9. You want to take each subtraction integer and write it as an addition sentence. So you're going to keep the 9.
Mm-hmm.
What's the inverse of subtraction? The opposite.
Addition?
Good. So 9 plus. What's the opposite of negative 1?
1.
1. So now it's 9 plus 1. 9 plus 1 is what now?
10.
Yes, 10. Now, the reason why we would get 8, which is a common mistake lots of students make, is because we forget to know that that there's a negative 1, and we just automatically think we subtract 9 from 1. A lot of students make that mistake. Just remember KCC, and you'll get it right like we just did. Just now, you just got it perfect. That's how we're going to do that. So now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go on our number line. We're going to go to 9, which is here. We're going to put a closed circle. We have to hop one time because it's positive to the right. So 9 plus 1 gives me 10. That is the answer. Okay, looking at letter C now, we're going to write KCC above everything so we remember the correct order to do it. Because if we don't write this down, sometimes we make the mistakes. And that's okay because we all learn from them. Okay, we're going to have this lovely lady. Amanda is not there, so we're going to call on somebody else. We're going to call on DeMarcus. Oh, Byron? All right, we'll call on Byron this time. He had his hand up. Byron, unmute yourself. All right. Hey, bud, how you doing? Byron, you good?
Yeah, what problem we on?
All right, we're on page 3, letter C, sir. You're going to write KCC and tell us the addition sentence. Go.
Okay. First you keep 7, then you change the minus sign to a plus sign, and then you change the -2 to a +2, and 7 plus 2 equals 9, and then you hop 2 spaces, and it equals 9. Done.
Excellent. Are you able to show your work to the screen? Can you present it to everybody? Because you said it beautifully. So, I just want to point out what he did. Push it over towards where your hand is a little bit more. Okay, wait. Move it a little bit more. There you go, right there. 7 plus 2. I just want to point out what he did here. He did KCC. He kept the 7. He changed the negative to a positive. And then he did the inverse of -2, which is 2. He went on the number line. At 7, he should have a closed circle. And he hopped 2 times to stop at 9. Beautiful job. Thank you, Byron. And I'll just present my paper as well in case those need another minute. This is what it should look like. If you don't have this, please write this. If you notice wherever the yellow is annotated, that is the correct answer where the yellow is. Okay, you have to do the hops on the number line. This is not work for you to be doing in your head. You must show the work on the number line to get credit. And this is the correct work. So make sure this is on your paper so you can receive 100 when you hand your work in tomorrow. All right. Now, I want to point something out about page 4. So page 4, there's a few things that are going on. All right. So on page 4, I need you to write this down. When there are different signs, you're going to take the sign of the higher number and subtract. Please write this because I'm going to be looking for when you scan me your work that you have my notes on your paper. Because that means you paid attention. Different signs means you take the sign of the higher number and you subtract. And you're going to use the KCC method, keep, change, change. I see Ibrahima's writing. Let me see who else is writing this down. Because remember, all this work is due scanned to me on Friday. The correct work is modeled in the live lessons and also in the video. So if you're unsure of something or you need to go back and rewatch it to make sure it's right and you understand how to do it. I told that to the 8 o'clock as well. I tell you every day. Now, again, different signs. Take the sign of the higher number and subtract. And you're going to use the keep, change, change method. All right. Precious, unmute yourself, please. All right, Precious.
Yes.
Precious, where are you?
Yeah.
Can I see your face? I see a background. Can I see you? All right, Precious, can you do me a favor? Can you just stop the background for a sec so we can focus a little bit better? Thanks. All right, Precious. Precious, we're on page 4, letter A. Can you read us that question? What is those integers?
Yes, just give me 1 second.
Okay. So page 4, letter A. If you know how to do it, try it on your own while you wait for the answer. Matter of fact, once you have the answer for page 4, letter A, please type it in the chat box. Precious tells us what to do.
Okay.
Go ahead, Precious.
So you, if it's KCC, you keep the -6. You change the subtraction sign, which would be an addition sign, and then you change the -2 that's in the parentheses into a positive 2.
Perfect. Okay, Precious, I love what you did so far. Now, Precious, talk to me about the number line. What kind of circle goes on -6? Open or closed?
Closed.
Good. So I'm going to go to -6, make a closed circle. Now I want to go to the +2. Am I going to the right of -6, or am I going to the left of -6 now?
Left.
I want to
Wait,
go to the
yeah.
positive. Careful.
Positive, yeah.
If I want to go to the positive, I have to move to the right, right?
Sorry, I thought you meant +6.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was clear, but so you're -6, you put a closed circle, and I want to go to +2. I have to go 2 spaces to the right because it's +2. So if I'm at -6 and I hop 2 to the
Yeah.
right, what number do we stop at?
You stopped at -2.
4,
-4, right?
because 6 minus 2 is 4.
Right. Thanks, DeMarcus. And the signs are different. Keep the sign of the higher number and subtract. Thank you for helping out. Which means,
Letter
DeMarcus, you're going to do letter B now. Show your
Okay.
face, though, sweetheart.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Can you read the problem? Walk us through everything. I'm not helping you. Go. Teach us.
Okay, so the problem is negative is 8, and 8 subtracted by -1. So since 8's the higher number, you're gonna keep its sign and then subtract it by 1. So then 8 subtracted by 1, that would equal. So then you put a closed circle over 8 on the number line and skip 1 space, and then your answer would be 7.
Oh, I forgot to do something, though. You forgot to do the KCC method. So you keep the 8. What happens to the negative sign?
You change it into a positive. So you'd keep the 8, then change the negative sign into a positive, and then once you change it into a positive, you would subtract -1.
So almost. You're going to keep the 8. We're going to take the subtraction and make it addition. So it's 8 plus, what's the opposite of -1?
+1.
Right, so now it becomes 8 plus 1. What's 8 plus 1?
9.
There you go. So the answer would be 9. You start on 8 and you hop 1 to the right and you get 9. Remember, DeMarcus and the rest of you, to put KCC over your question. Anthony, 1 second, I see your hands. So in the meantime, this is what the first 2 should look like. Keep, change, change. You're doing the opposite. The additive inverse is called the opposite now in 7th grade math. You must use the number line. So I'm going to be checking when you scan over the work that this number line has the exact markings and that you rewrote the subtraction to addition for you to earn your 100. Because every problem is modeled for you, as you know, except the extension that you do in your breakout rooms. All right, we're going to do the last one, which is letter C here. And I had someone had their hand up. It was Anthony R. Oh. Uh-oh, where did he go? Uh-oh. Anthony, can you turn your video on? There you go. All right, Anthony, let's bring you because I think you had your hand up. Is it that you have a question or you want to do a problem?
No problem.
Okay, so you're going to do page 4, letter C for me. Can you read it, walk us through it, everything with the number line and all?
3 minus -4. For 3 minus -4, we use KCC, which then turns it into 3 plus 4. So then we go to the number line and we jump 4 spaces, and that gives us 7.
Excellent. Yes, if you're finished, you may go ahead, Byron. You don't have to ask me that. Thank you. Anthony, can you present your work? Can you show your work? I think you're frozen. Oh, here we go. Are you able to show your work? I guess not. All right. I'll present what he just said because it looks like we're having a technical difficulty over here. So this is what you should have. You keep the 3, you change the subtraction to addition, and you take the -4 and you make it +4. So you have 3 plus 4, which is now 7. I go to 3, I make a closed circle. I hop 4 places to the right, I stop at 7. This is page 4, what you should have. If you're coming in late, you're going to have to watch the video to get the other 2, 3 pages that you missed. Okay? Going forward, this class is going to be starting at 11:03. So I open up the class at 10:50. You have 10 minutes to get in here.
Problem. Can I do the next problem?
Was that Zachariah? Ibrahim, I see your hand. I didn't forget you. Where are you, Zach? All right. Ibrahim, you'll be next. All right, Zach. Okay, Zach. You could read page 5, problem 3 for us. How's that?
Okay. A helicopter is 19 meters above the top of the canyon wall. It goes down 27 meters, passing the canyon, and then goes up 5 meters. What is the new position of the helicopter relative to the top of the canyon wall? Show all work here. Draw a number line.
All right, so Zach, I would love to see you, but I know you're on your laptop and you can't put it on. So Zachariah, the first sentence says 19 meters above. Is that a positive integer or a negative integer?
Positive.
So above 19, you're going to put plus 19. Zach, if it goes down 27, is that a positive or negative number?
That's a negative.
Right, so you're going to put minus 27. Last question for you, Zach. If it now goes up 5, if you go up 5, you're at what? Positive or negative?
You go up. That's positive.
Right, so we're going to stop right here for a sec because I'm going to walk you guys all through to the next part. Ibrahima, I see your hand. Don't worry. I'm going to call on you in a moment, sir. I didn't forget you. So this is what we got. Above each number, I actually like to translate the words into math. So I put above is positive 19 or plus or just 19 is both positive, goes down negative 27, and goes up positive 5. Now I got to draw a number line to demonstrate this word problem. So you guys have space on your paper. Okay, you have all this space, or you can go on the back. I'm going to show you what to do. So here's my number line. I just drew it on loose leaf. Okay, here we go. The first sentence says, okay, I have a hearing student. You can't do that. I have to tell you. No, I can't. Close my door. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so here we go. Here's the number line. The first question says 19 meters above. Above is positive. So the positive 19 is here. We're going to count by 2s on the number line. This is called a vertical number line. And 0's in the center, and any number above it is positive, and any number below 0 is negative, that you know because we've been working with integers all year. So I'm going to count to go up by 2s. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, I'm gonna go up to 20, 14, 16, 18, 20. This shows me this is how I'm gonna get 19. I know that 19 is in between 18 and 20. So I'm gonna put a line and a closed circle and I'm gonna write 19 meters above. I'm gonna show you that in a moment. And I'm gonna label this 19 meters above. This is what your paper should look like now. Again, I will be checking for accuracy to make sure what I model is on your papers. Now, it says it goes down 27. So let's figure this out. If this is 19 and this is 0, I have to go down 19 to get to 0. Then I have to go down 8 more to make it 27. Because from 0 to 19, it's only 19 spaces or hops or jumps, whatever you want to call it, units. So I need to now add another 8 on the bottom. So I'm going to go down up to -8. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. So now, this at the -8 is going to show me, I'm going to show you in a second. This is going to show me, hold on, let me make my arrow all the way down to 8 so we don't, -8, so we don't have any issues here. This is going to show me 27 units. What did I write down? So now, again, 19, I have to go down 27 units. This is 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That shows me 27 units down. Now it says the last part says it has to go, I'm looking at the sheet, go up 5. So I'm going to go to -8, and I'm going to move up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I stop at -3. So this means 5 units up. So the answer is -3 is the new relation or the new position of the number. Again, I was at -8 and I have to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what it should look like. This is very important because you need to know how to use the number line now, because this is 7th grade math and everything you see now is going to be with number lines, especially in the first unit, because I'm doing an introduction for you to give you a little head start, because you will be seeing this again when school starts for 7th grade. And we'll be working with this from now until the end of the school year. And it's also on iReady. I assigned you 7th grade work as well, and also some 6th grade standards that we just need to review. Okay, that's what we got. I'm going to move it. All right, let's look at the next one. The next question is on page 6. I'm going to have someone read me that one. I'm going to call Omar to read me that one. Hi, Omar.
Hi.
All right, sweetheart. We're on page 6, problem 4. Can you read it loud and proud for me?
At 7 a.m., the temperature in Long Island was -6 degrees Fahrenheit. By 8 a.m., the temperature was 2 positive degrees Fahrenheit. What is the difference in the temperature between 8 a.m. and 7 a.m.?
All right, so obviously we got to draw a number line because it says show your work and draw a number line. So look here. Omar, you're going to help us out in a sec. Let me just get you situated. Here's my number line. Long Island, it says in the number line, it's -6. This is actually a vertical number line. Okay, so on your paper, draw a vertical number line. Long Island is -6 degrees, and I need to get to 2. This is what it was at 7 a.m. It was -6. By 8 a.m., it was at 2 degrees. I need to know the difference. I want to go from -6 to 2. So in the meantime, while you write this, type in the chat box How many times I got to jump up from -6 to 2? How many jumps is it from here to here? Type it in the box. Go. One, two people, three. I see 3 responses. I want to know how far is it from here to here? 4. Good, Michaelan. So, Michaelan, I'm going to bring you here because your answer caught my eye. So, Michaelan, if you're at -6 and you want to get up to 2, how many spaces is that? What did you say in the chat box? Because you got it right. 8. 8. You have to count up 8 times. You have to go -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And you get 8 degrees Fahrenheit, which means, Michaelan, what answer should you circle?
A.
You said it was 8.
D.
D. There you go.
Oh,
All right. So now you should have circled, the final answer would be D with this number line. Okay? It's 8 spots. Michaelan got it right on the nose. Good job for you, kiddo. All right. Let's look at the next one. Ibrahima, I think I said you can go next. I didn't forget. You see? All right, Ibrahima.
Hello, yeah.
You wanted to do a problem or you had a question?
No, I wanted to do a problem.
Okay, good. We're on page 7, problem 5. You're going to read that for us, and we're going to go question by question, kiddo.
Okay, I can read it now.
Yes, you may read it.
A submarine is 50 meters below sea level. It goes up 15 meters, then it goes down 40 meters. What is the submarine new politic relative to sea level?
Okay, so we have to draw a number line here, right? I had to go get more loose leaf. I thought I had enough. A submarine is 50 units below. First of all, below is what kind of integer, positive or negative?
Negative.
Right, so above 50, put -50. Now, it goes up. If you go up, what kind of integer do we now have? When we go up.
Positive.
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 Good, put +15. Now it says it goes down 40. When you go down, it's what integer?
Negative.
Excellent, -40. So this, I'm gonna come back to the spotlight for a second, bring you guys back here in a moment. I'm gonna go back to speaking view for a second. Uh-oh, here we go. All right, love the focus that you guys got right now. So this is what you should have so far. All right, above each integer, you're gonna put the numbers. Now we're gonna use a number line. So we're gonna do a vertical number line, which goes from top to bottom, like your y-axis. There's a lot of, I hear a lot of talking right now. All right, let's do this. We know that 0 is in the center of a number line. So we know that we're gonna have something looking like this. When we look at the first question, it says it's 50 units below. So we know that it has to be below, which is the negative. So we're gonna count by tens. We're gonna go from -10 to -80. We'll go -10, -20, -30, -40, -50, -60, -70, -80. Right? 50 units below. I'm going to put a closed circle on -50 because that is the first statement in the question. And I'm going to label this 50 units below. So again, we're drawing a vertical number line and we're labeling what we're given. Then it goes up 15. So obviously, it has to still go up to be closer to positive. So if I'm at negative 50 and I add 15, I'm going to be at negative 35. Okay, so from here to here, this shows me 15 units. So now we're at negative 35. Then it states that at negative 35, I go down 40. So I'm going to take 35 and add 40. 35 and add 40. So this is 5, this is 10, this is 15, this is 20, this is 25, this is 30, this is 35, and 40 would give me negative 75. That's 40 down from 35. So I'm just trying to show you here. Okay, so then this is going to be 40 units down, which gives me a grand total of negative 75. Just so you can see what I did here. So this was negative 35. I went down 40. I'm at negative 75. 35 plus 40 is negative 75. So the answer would be negative 75, which is choice B on your paper, which looks like this. So here it is. And I also modeled it here. So either one of these number lines is fine as long as you have a vertical number line, because you have to go up and you have to go down a lot to the negatives. Okay. I'm going to change it now. We're going to do page. So we're going to do this page in the breakout room. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to assign you to a breakout room to complete your exit ticket. I'm going to be popping into the breakout rooms. There are 3 problems. You're going to apply the KCC method on page 8, 9. You're going to do KCC. I suggest you write that down on your paper. Also, change what says Tuesday, make it say Thursday. I made a typo. I thought I changed the Tuesday date to Thursday, and I didn't. So it says Tuesday here, make it say Thursday, and make it say 21. I'm going to be putting you into breakout rooms. The expectation is when you're in the breakout room, you are working cooperatively with the group I have assigned you with. That means cameras are on and you are working. I will be checking on you. This is a group effort, a group grade. So if someone in your group is not participating, that's a problem. You all need to be working together like you do in school. So you're going to have 5 minutes to do page 9. Once I give you the breakout room, you're going to report there immediately, and I will be checking in on you. And everyone will be talking, because if not, you're not going to get credit. All right, we're going now. Rooms are open. 5 minutes, go. Go. I'm going to broadcast your message. Everyone must go to their rooms. If you don't join, I'm going to put you in there. Excuse me, get to your breakout room. No one should be in the main screen. Anthony, or get to your breakout room. Haley, get to your breakout room now. Now. Get to your breakout room, Haley. Precious, go to your breakout room.
Wait, I didn't even leave. How did I get out?
There was a message.
Oh.
Get there. I'm just going to move you, Haley, because you're not moving. So I'm going to assign you somewhere else then.
Am I pretty?
Haley, get to your breakout room. That'll be the last time I ask you.
See?
Get there.
Now I gotta go to a breakout room.
Thank you. How are we doing in this room?
Good.
I don't hear any conversation, so I'm a little concerned right now.
I'm done.
And Anthony and Mercedes. Let's go. You guys are a good team. I put you here. Go.
I'm
Work.
just trying to read what the problem is asking that.
Well, everybody here
I'm
work.
done.
Mercedes, get to work. Anthony, get to work. You got 5 minutes.
I'm done though.
So keep working. Help your teammates out.
And my
Was -2.
Miss Canela, isn't question 1B? Question 1B?
No, it's A. It's A, right?
It's B.
It's A. 5 minus 3
I'm
is equal
confident.
to
I'm confident.
so
Actually,
negative
Michaela
5
is right.
minus -3 is -2.
Wait, Miss Canela, say it, cause like.
Michaela just said it. You'll find out in 5 minutes. Michaela knows what to do. Ask her.
I already finished it.
Well, Michaela, keep working. I'll be back.
What about question
Yeah.
3?
Question 3.
You have to think. That's a thinking question. Think.
I am.
I should hear you talking.
You were just talking.
We're gonna do now. We're done with all of the problems, especially me.
Well, I'm curious. What did you guys get for number 3?
For number 3, we got 29.
Yes. What'd you get for number 2?
We got C, -2.
Excellent. What'd you get for number 1? Perfect.
-2 again.
Awesome. Now in this breakout room, go work on page 8. Go do the extension. Good job, guys.
Okay.
Good job. So the fact that nobody is talking in here is a little concerning. I don't know why there's no conversations in here, so I'm going to start facilitating. Nathan, unmute yourself. Nathan, what is the difference of -5 minus -3? What method do we use there?
-5.
What are the 3 letters we should be using? K what? Right, so we're going to keep the -5. So we're going to write -5 plus, what's the inverse of -3?
+3.
Right, so -5 plus 3 is what?
That would equal -8 or +8.
No, -5 plus 3. I keep the sign of a higher number, which is -5, and I subtract.
Yes.
What's 5 from 3, Nathan? You got this.
5 from 3, that would equal -2.
Right, so you should pick A. Apply that same method to number 2. I got to go check on the other rooms. KCC. DeMarcus, come back here. We need you. So I need to know what's going on in here because everyone's muted. No one's talking.
We're finished.
We already got our answer.
All right, so wait, one voice. Aiden Acevedo, what did you get for number 1, Aiden?
A.
But Aiden, what'd you get for number 2?
C.
What?
C.
So what'd you get for number 3, Aiden?
B.
Nope, go try the number 3 again. 3 is not right. Go try it again. You guys got to do problem 3 again. Go back and try it. Reread it. That's a common mistake because I picked that at first too. Go try again. Go try again.
Make sure that you got it correct though.
Did I ask you guys what you got for number 3? I forgot, it was in all the other rooms. I think I asked you guys first, but what'd you get for number 3 again?
We don't even know.
We'll go look at your
I
paper.
got B.
What?
I got B.
Me
I
too.
got B.
Me too.
All right, so let's go over number 3. Listen, I made
Wait, I need help on number 1. I don't got it.
I'm going to go over all of them. Let's look at number 3 first, okay, Hector?
No.
It says you have negative $4 in your bank account. Most of the time when you have a bank account, you're supposed to keep a positive balance. That means you should never have negative money, right?
Yep.
So in order to make that negative money be equal to 0, how much more money do you have to give me to get to 0? If you're at negative 4, how much more money?
4.
4. $4 gives me a 0 balance. I take that 4, and now I have to add the $25, which is how much now?
21.
No, 4 plus 25 is 21.
Right?
That's right.
But you gotta take but like you gotta give them money. You gotta give them money. You gotta give those $4.
You have to pay that $4 to the bank so that you have $0.
Heaven.
Exactly. So not but and you have $25 in total.
Right, but I get what you're saying because it is a trick question, right? So if you're at, check this out. If you're at, can I put myself at spotlight in here? Oh, I think I can. So if you're at negative $4, I want to get down to 0. I have to add $4 to make my balance $0, correct? That means I have to pay $4 to make it be no negative, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You guys see how we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We have to pay $4 to now have $0. And then I have to add the $25 to get all this back to 0. I have to take this $4 and add it to my balance, which is actually $29. Look. So to get from negative 4 to 0, I have to go down 4 spaces, correct? This is 4. To get a 0 balance, I have to put $4 out of my pocket, correct?
Yes.
To get to 25, I am at, so if I want to go from negative 4 to 25, how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all of this is another 5, 9.
29.
Right, you see now? You see now how it's 29, not 21? Because I made the same mistake. Okay. All right, I'm going to go broadcast the message now.
I'm going to do that.
1 minute, we return back to. Wow, that was quick. Michaelin's, that was really fast.
So Ms. Canelo, we changed our answer to A for question 3 because I didn't read it correctly, but then I did. So it says that it's 25, and then it's negative 4. So what you have to do, you have to change the minus sign to addition sign. Then you have to change the negative 4 to positive 4. So then you'll get 25 plus 4 equals 29.
Hold that thought because you're going to explain that because a lot of people had a question on that. Let me see what's going on in these breakout rooms. They have 19 seconds to return, and I know who I assigned because this is my attendance. We're going to start doing breakout rooms for your exit tickets.
Ada's iPad died.
Okay, so have him pop his head with you. There's 19 people, and there were way more than that. It's okay. I know Aiden is going to be with you, Zach. But the rest of you, I don't know where you went. Okay, we're only having discussions about the math work in the chat. Okay, I like what Michaela wrote. I just saw it now. What should I do? I'm done with the exit ticket. Michaela said this was before. Do the exit ticket and then wait for her to do it so you can check your answers. Yes, that was perfect. And then move on to the extension if you finish. All right, so we're gonna go over this one. So I am going to call, let me see, Byron. Okay, Byron. Hi, Byron. All right, Byron. Wait, hold on. I have to mute everybody because it's a lot of chaos right now, a lot of noises I hear. Or just, if there's noise in your house. Hold on, there's a lot of noise in the background. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I do all my work before I play my game.
No, that's a whole cat. That's a whole cat.
Hold on.
That's a cap, Mo.
Yeah.
Yo,
But you know that's a cap.
Yo, we
bro.
can't-
I gotta say
Wait,
something.
is she on me? Like, no, stop.
all right, listen. All right,
I want to be
You
muted.
should before you play anything.
listen. Jameer, stay muted, Jameer.
I'm talking.
Thank you.
All
right, So I already got somebody in the chat that said they finished. So Byron, quickly, number 1 on the exit ticket, walk us through the new addition sentence. Pay attention, because this is going to be on Google Classroom. You should all get 100.
we're gonna
Okay. Don't
we're
yell
gonna
at us.
keep -5. Then we're gonna change the minus plus sign, and then we're gonna change the -3 to a +3, and then do -5 plus 3, which is -2, and then for question 2 it will be keeping the 8. Then we're gonna change the minus sign to a plus sign, and then we're gonna change the -10 to the 10 to a -10, and then that's 8 plus -10, which is -2.
Okay,
Again.
wait, hold on. And then I promised Zach to do the last one, because I liked what he said. Where did he go? Where's Zachariah? Zachariah? Zachariah?
Hello.
Okay, Zachariah. Okay, Zach.
So, Canelo,
Yes, Zachariah.
do I do question 3?
Yes.
Okay, so the answer is A, because what you have to do is you have 25, as the question says, and then you have -4. It's 25 minus -4. So what you have to do, you have to change, you have to distribute it. You have to change minus to addition. You have to change it to addition, right? And then you have to change -4 to +4. And then when you have to put 25 plus 4 equals 29.
All right, I'm going to help you jazz that up a little bit. I know what you were trying to say, just to make it make a little bit more sense. I think I was in someone's breakout room explaining it. I'm not sure what breakout room I was in, but I was in a room. So I don't know where my paper went. So if you're at -$4 in a bank account, you always have to make sure that your bank account is at a positive amount. You never want to be overdrawn in the negative, because if you are, they charge you a service charge, a fee. You got to pay back that fee. So if I'm at -4 and I want to get to 0, I have to add $4 now to have no debt. I'm back at a 0 balance. So I have to take that 4 and then I have to add it to 25 and I get $29. So that is why 3 is $29 and not 21. A lot of you guys that wrote this down, you put -4 plus 25 equals 21. I can see why you would do that. But also understand that -4 has to become a positive amount. So in order for that to become a positive amount, you have to add 4 to the -4 to make it $0. Then from 0 to 25, it becomes 25 plus 4, which is $29. Okay, so here's what your exit ticket should look like. This is the exact exit ticket on Google Classroom. I suggest when you see it at 12:30 and on, you refer back to this paper and you should get a 100 today.